The news broke during the press conference with Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni in Philadelphia that the Dolphins and defensive coordinator Vic Fangio have agreed to part ways after one season together. And this might be a true parting of ways. I don't know. I'm wired to think when the team says we're parting ways, they're firing him and they're just trying to make it look good. But there was some reporting yesterday that Fangio wants to get back to Pennsylvania.
Right. That would be my take, Mike. Usually I'm with you that means like, oh, they don't want you. Hey, here's a nice way to say you're fired. This one has all the, inklings and signs of a D coordinator that was like, hey, I don't really want to be here. I want to go back there. I wanted to be there last year. And, Jonathan Gannon kind of messed it up. And like you said, he's from Pennsylvania. To me, that's what it has the feel of. Like, as soon as I saw Vic Fangio parting ways with the Dolphins, I went, oh, he's going to try to go back to the Philadelphia Eagles. It was the first thing I thought of.
And I respect him for honoring his word last year because I think what happened, as best we can tell from the circumstantial evidence and the reporting that was out there, Fangio committed verbally to the Dolphins before the Eagles knew that Gannon was leaving because Gannon and the Cardinals were secretly conspiring. That was the heart of the tampering issue. Gannon's talking to the Cardinals. Gannon's expecting to become the Cardinals coach, and the Eagles get caught flat-footed when they find out that Gannon's not coming back, even though he said he was coming back. And, we can hire Fangio. Oh, wait, he's given his word to Miami, and he's not willing to renege on his word. So he goes to Miami, and then after a year he realizes, I never should have come here, apparently. I want to go back to Philadelphia. And there are circumstances where I think it's proper. And I like the old school, my word is my bond. But sometimes circumstances change. Hey, guys, I told you I was going to take this job, but that was at a time when I thought there wasn't going to be an opportunity for me where I would rather be. Is there a way we can work this out where I can stay here? Can we, sometimes you just don't want to have that difficult conversation. You don't want to be perceived as going back on your word. You don't want to be perceived as somebody who can't be trusted when they say what they're going to do. And it's that I said it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And he did it for a year. And, kudos to him because we got one shot at this life. And we are allowed to be happy. We are allowed to live where we want to live and be where we want to be. And if there's an option, if there's an opportunity to do something in a way that better fits your life and allows you to be happier than you otherwise would be, then do it. So good for him. And now I don't know who the Dolphins are going to find to be defensive coordinator, but look, if they were hell-bent, like if this is 85 Bears, if he comes in and has a Buddy Ryan impact on the Dolphins, they're not going to be so easy to let him go. I think at some level they decided, okay, we need to do something different too. We're not going to kick and scream over this. We're going to let this guy go. But now they need to find a coordinator. If this solves the Eagles' problem, it raises a question for the Dolphins as to who's going to come in and run that half of the team. Yeah,
I'll be interested to see where that goes too, right? I mean, Fangio did do good things. You're right about that. Hey, they were a top 10 defense in football. And I think at one point there in week 12, 13, they were around top 5-ish. Fangio is one of the best defensive minds in football over the last 15 to 20 years. Not going to be easily replaced. Mike McDaniel there, I'll be interested too. I would imagine it's going to be someone in his world, right? I mean, again, this is a guy, Mike McDaniel, he coached with DeMeco Ryans. He coached with Robert Saleh. He coached with Dan Quinn. Right, so he's going to have these type of guys. I would expect it to go there. That would be, if I had to call my shot, somebody along that coaching tree, rooted in the Seattle scheme. That's where the Dolphins go, but we'll see over the next few weeks here.
Hey, and this is an important year for the Dolphins to kind of bump next level.
They kind of been the same for 4 years in a row here, right?
Yeah. At a certain point. If you're not, what do they say? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse.
Yeah.
And, they had the Division I this year. They blew it down the stretch. The new car smell starts to fade. And Mike McDaniel brings a unique and very enjoyable new car smell. It's going to start to fade. At some point, you got to deliver in the postseason, or or fans start to get restless, and ultimately ownership starts to get restless. So this is a big hire for him. This is a big year for that defense, big year for that offense, big year for Tua Tagovailoa, et cetera, et cetera. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.